Hey guys, it's the 15th of April. Just thought I'd show you around my allotment. We finally had some rain here in the southeast. Well, I think across the country, which is a huge relief because it's been so dry. We've had maybe 5 weeks without rain, which in April in the UK is pretty bonkers. So yeah, everything's, well, I mean, the rain only happened last night, so it's going to take a bit of time for everything to benefit from that, but at least it has rained. I've got my friend there, just follows me around, little blackbird friend. So yeah, things are starting to flower, which is really nice. I mean, we've obviously had the daffodils and stuff already, but then I've had the apples all come into bud, so they're ready to go. Kids orange pippin, I think, Herod Fisher russet, and another one that I've forgotten the name of. So that's cool. And then this is the strawberry bed. I was planning on kind of putting wooden boards to make this into a raised bed, because the problem with the allotment in general is that this grass creeps into all of the pathways and all of the beds, and it is just impossible to get rid of. This winter I've heavily wood chipped and cardboard mulched all of the paths and like the strawberry bed, and it's already starting to creep back in, and that's after 5 weeks of pretty much no rain as well. So yeah, it's gonna ramp up now that we've had some rain, but I don't know what to do really. So anyway, I want to kind of close this off as a raised bed to stop the grass from creeping in, because I had to dig out all of the strawberries, get rid of them all, because the grass was just so tightly interwoven with the roots. It was just impossible. So these are Cambridge Favourite. These are new and they're starting to flower already, and I'm hoping to get a little crop of strawberries, and then hopefully next year will be the year. The raised beds, the other raised beds, the vegetable ones, are mostly empty, you can see, and I've just hoed them slightly as well. I've got peppers, sweet corn, chilies. No, sorry, that is peppers. Chili peppers, sweet corn, melon, watermelon, and squash. They're going to be the main veg to go in this year. I've already got garlic growing in this bed, which I planted last autumn, which is doing really pretty well actually. Really nice, fairly healthy, and hopefully in like June I'll get a crop. I've got quite a lot more flowers planted this year. So this was just all grass, it wasn't really being used. So I've planted carnations and lupin and geum and gypsophila or gypsophila. So they will hopefully cover this area so I won't have to weed. And yeah, the trees that are surrounding this bit. So this is a new opal plum tree, which has put out some little shoots ready to be trained into a nice goblet shape. This is an apricot. I can't remember what apricot this was now. Oh no, sorry, this is plumcot, which is a plum apricot hybrid. And yes, it's doing quite well. And this is my Japanese plum that was here last year. Hasn't flowered this year, so I think it'll be next year will be year of the plums. And then just coming along down here, just going around the perimeter, I've got my gooseberries, which are flowering really well. So excited to harvest some of these. I don't think I harvested any last year. This was quite overgrown though. I've got my grape there that is putting out shoots. I need to train it along this trellis. And then my in-ground Ronde de Bordeaux fig, which is just starting to leaf out. Hopefully this year it won't get knocked back by any late frosts. Another fig over there. This is my wheat project. I think it was planted too densely to actually give a good crop, but we'll see come sort of August, I think. It's really lovely though, really, really nice. I don't know, just looks really lovely. I've got my Peretta fig here with loads of brabers all over it. So looking forward to these come sort of August. And this bit here is just looking so lovely. So here's comfrey. This Bocking 14 is the strain which doesn't set seed. So yeah, it spreads via rhizomes, but it's not going to suddenly start popping up all over the place, which normal comfrey does. And I'll use this to make comfrey tea, although I need to fix my comfrey tea little setup here. But yeah, the bees and the hoverflies, and they've just been all over this, and it just looks so lovely. And it also keeps the weeds out. That's the main purpose, actually, was to stop weeds from my plot going into next doors and vice versa. So yeah, it's doing really well. And then I've just recently, in the last week or so, wood chipped kind of underneath it to stop the grass from creeping in and taking over. My Spartan apple is ready to go, ready to blossom. It's got loads of flowers. It's getting quite a good size now. My green gage has set some fruits for well, maybe not the first time, but I think I might have had like 1 or 2 fruits since I've had this tree. But last year I think it defoliated, actually. I don't think there were any leaves on it, so I didn't know if it was going to come back, but it has, so that's all good. My pear tree is looking lovely. I don't know what variety, but I don't think I got many fruits last year, so yeah, I'm hoping to get a good amount of pears this year. And then I've got another apple tree there. I'm not sure what variety that one is, but I thinned it out quite heavily this year. And I've got my raspberries underneath, which I'm going to thin out as well to leave just a couple of really nice thick canes to hopefully get better quality fruit. Because I had lots of fruit last year, but it didn't ripen properly. It wasn't that sweet. Well, it was sweet, but it was very, very sharp. So I made jam, but it was very, very sharp jam. And I don't really want to add loads and loads of extra sugar to stuff. But anyway, my fig trial, you can see all the figs, they're just starting to kick off. And I just planted this one down here actually today, and really frustrating. It was one of the only cuttings that had a nice straight stem up to about here. And I snapped it on the way down to the allotment, which is really frustrating. It will branch out, it just means it will be kind of, the stem will be kind of all crazy, and it will take quite a while now for the new buds to break, which is a bit frustrating. But anyway, so yeah, I've got lots of figs, as you can see, and they're actually going to have quite a lot of brabers this year, like this, which wasn't the plan, but I might let a few of them set and develop, because it will still be nice having some earlier figs in the season. So yeah, I won't go through all the figs, because that's take me ages. I'll do that in another video. Oh, my Asian pear. My Asian pear is flowering really, really well. I got a couple of fruits last year, but they didn't ripen properly, so we'll see. Hopefully this year they will. It's getting quite large though. I have pruned it a little bit, but I'm gonna have to, I don't want it to get huge. But they're really delicious pears, more like apples really, but with a pear flavour, but crunchiness of an apple. This is another apple tree. It's looking a bit sorry for itself actually. I pruned it quite heavily, but it'll bounce back. I didn't want it shading the figs. This area is just a bit of a mess. I need to come and tidy up at some point. So that is around the perimeter. I won't show you the greenhouse. It's basically just the figs are just starting to bud out, so not much going on in there really. This is a bit overgrown as well. I need to sort that out. But yeah, so that's the kind of outside. I'll just show you very quickly the ornamentals. So I won't go through everyone individually, but I've planted out quite a lot of tropicals. So the Musa Baju has been in the ground all winter. It was wrapped up. I've unwrapped it a few weeks ago and it's putting out leaves already. I've got purple sugarcane there, which is actually looking not very well at all. I only planted out a couple of days ago. I thought it was meant to be quite hardy, but it was, I guess, quite a shift from being indoors to suddenly being outdoors. It'll bounce back, I'm sure. There's Musa sicumensis, which is just an ornamental banana, and then Musa Helen's hybrid, which is, well, it's basically an ornamental banana, but I think it potentially has edible fruits, but they do still have seeds in. So yeah, that's all of that going on. This is all just, I need to sort this out. This is verbena, and then it's got loads of what's it called? It's goosegrass, but I can't remember I think it might be gallium. Loads of that in there, which is a weed, but I don't mind it actually. It doesn't. It's fairly well behaved for weeds anyway. I've got a Japanese ginger, Singiba Miyoga, which has lovely variegated leaves, so I'm excited for that to come up. And yeah, just various other little bits and bobs. Got some lilies, I think they're lilies coming up, which must have been from a couple of years ago, because I don't think I had them last year, but they're popping up all over the place, which is strange, but anyway. And then I've got my hardy ginger there, which is just starting to sprout underneath all of the dead stems of last year. I just had a look today and uncovered it, and you can just about see in there lovely pink shoots. So I'll leave that on top for now as a mulch, just in case we get any cold weather. So that's about it really. Got my rose there, Kew Gardens rose. I moved it this year. It's doing well. Yeah, I think that's mostly it. But I just wanted to show you because it's over the comfrey at the back with the blossom of the pear tree just looks super lovely. So there we go. That's the allotment. I haven't done that many videos recently. Just I've been super busy. And yeah, I am excited for. Well, we are in spring, but yeah, it's an exciting time of the year. I really like this part of the year. It's one of my favourite. So anyway, thanks for watching guys, lots of love, lots of peace, and I'll speak to you very soon.